The song 45. Now, when this song came out, there was a little bit of controversy that surrounded it. A lot of people had different opinions about it. Most people, when they heard the song or when they hear the song, they believe that the 45 is a gun, but it's not. You see, the 45 in the song is actually a metaphor for the world and everything that it is going to hand you and ultimately everything that it is going to take away. When I was 15 years old, I had a very dear friend of mine. He's still my friend to this day. And he had a family member, a cousin. And this young man had a wonderful sense of humor. He was very comedic. He could take a negative situation, walk into it, and you forgot what you were mad about because you were laughing too hard. The only problem was he had probably the lowest self-esteem of anyone I've ever met. He didn't really feel like he was worth all that much. And one day, on Christmas Day actually, my friend went over to his cousin's house because they were getting ready to have a huge, family dinner. They had a big, big family, and they only lived 2 houses down from one another. So he goes to the house, goes in the living room, because that's usually where his bro was. He was either playing video games or watching TV or just hanging out. But today, he was in his room. So my friend goes to his room, goes to open up the door, but the door's locked. And he's like, "Yo, hey, let's go. Everybody's waiting on you." And then there was silence. And what happened next was he goes, "Hey, come on. It's time to go. Everyone's waiting on you." And then there was silence. And then a voice from the other side of the door. And he said, "I can't do it. I don't know how to move on. And I have no direction, and I don't know where to turn." And frustration would be an understatement. So a few more seconds went by, and before my friend could say anything, bang! And then time stood still. And then a few more seconds went by, and a few more. And all of a sudden, a sound came from the other side of the door again. And it was movement, and it was almost as if objects that had been stacked up were being taken down, and furniture that had been put in the wrong place was being raked across a hardwood floor. And then all of a sudden, the doorknob had twitched. And my friend, who at this point has fallen to the ground, he stands up, and the door opens. And there was his friend, and there was his cousin, with the most desperate look on his face. And he stared at him, and he said, "Look at me. I couldn't even do this. I couldn't even finish this." And then he said, "Help me understand what I'm supposed to do and who I am, because I am completely, completely lost." And my friend, he took both of his hands and he placed them on his hands, and he looked at him in the eyes and he said, "You have not even begun to scratch the surface of how important your life means to not only me, our friends, and our family, but your life, which is a gift for the world that is waiting for you." And then he said something that I will never forget, and it stays and it rings in my mind every day that I'm here. He looked at him one last time for the day that was and said, "The will to live will always outweigh the ability to die. And just so you know, if you want to know where this young man is today, he has an absolutely beautiful family, he is beyond successful, and he survived, and he's happy. This song is called 45. Send away for a priceless gift, one that's subtle, one not on the list. And send away for a perfect world, one that's simply so absurd. In these times of doing what you're told, keep these feelings no one knows. Whatever happened to the young man's heart? Was swallowed by pain as he slowly fell apart. And I'm staring down the barrel of a 45. I'm swimming through the ashes of another life. There's no real reason to accept the way things have changed, staring down the barrel of a 45. Send a message to the unborn child to keep your eyes open for a while. In a box up on the shelf, left for you, no one else. There's a piece of a puzzle known as a life. It's wrapped in guilt, it's sealed up tight. So whatever happened to the young man's heart? It's swallowed by pain as he slowly fell apart. And I'm staring down the barrel of a 45. I'm swimming through the ashes of another life. There's no real reason to accept the way 'Cause I'm staring down a 45. 'Cause I'm staring